Hello, Martin Robinson here. Today I'm with Golf Digest Middle East and we're in the beautiful 18th hole at the address Montgomery, Dubai. Today I'm going to talk about vision and its role in your routine and how you set up to the ball. One of the most common faults I see in the routine of many amateurs when they play and how they don't use their vision correctly is when they're setting up to the ball, they'll get something like this. The feet will be in position, the club will get plonked behind the ball, and then the swing and we hit the ball. And often that's the whole thing has happened without them even checking the target line once. If they do have a good routine, it might look something like this. They might have the club behind the ball, club first, feet second, and then they hit the ball. But once again, they've barely looked at the target. Our course designer, Colin Montgomery, famously once said that good players spent more time looking at the target in the setup and less time looking at the ball. And the opposite is said for many amateur golfers. They spend all the time looking at the ball and not looking at the target. So how do we do it correctly? The first thing is we're going to set up, stand up nice and tall, make sure we've got a target picked on the horizon. You might want to do this from behind the ball. Once you've already got your target in mind, in this case it's a building in the skyline there, I'm going to stand up nice and tall, take my grip and aim on my right foot first, aiming the club face first very, very carefully. Having one look, two looks, more maybe to check that the club face is correct. Second to that, we get our feet into position. Many good players are then looking at the golf ball and looking at the toes and making sure that they are parallel with one another. That's really important. Often the club face is down and the feet go in a comfortable position, which isn't right. So you've really got to use your eyes and get into a position that isn't necessarily comfortable, but it's one that you've checked and is correct. Club face first, feet second, we make that check. And then the final part to vision and the role it can play in your success is to pick your target and really try to focus on that target. It has been proven that if your eyes are drawn to the left, to the right, to some danger out there, that the ball will tend to respond to that. And the pattern is that the ball will move towards the last place that you looked. So let's make sure that the last place you look is very clear in your mind, and that is the last thing you're thinking about throughout your routine and even as you come down to strike the ball. So I'm going to give it a go now as a full routine, hit the ball, and then we'll check it out. Club face first. Carefully checking. Feet second, we're going to check that. Okay, I'm in a good position now. Let's give it a go. So next time you're out on the golf course, make sure you use your vision correctly, aiming correctly, and use your inner vision in your mind to pick a target on the horizon and stick to that. Don't let your eyes get drawn elsewhere, and that should help you save some shots.